Okay. Good morning, BS Idmat 3.
Morning, ma'am. Good
This
morning,
This is Teacher Mel, and welcome again to our virtual classroom. So before we formally start our lesson today, let me remind you first for our online classroom rules. So first, please mute your microphone to avoid any distraction during the class. Second, please wear an appropriate attire. And third, be attentive to your device because I will be calling you anytime to read the presented slide or ask questions regarding the topic. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this time around, I prepared a short video clip, and while watching the video, I want you to take down notes on whatever you have observed in the clip. Is that clear?
Yes.
So, eyes on the video, class.
We use minus sign to represent the levels below the ground level and positive sign or no sign to represent the levels above the ground level. These signs are used to differentiate the levels in two different directions. The ground level is represented by 0, which is neither positive nor negative.
So, now, what have you observed in the clip, Miss Pilyazar?
Ma'am, I have seen certain numbers on the panel like negative and positive numbers as it presses the mic.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Pilyazar. So, Miss Pilyazar, notice that negative and positive numbers in the given video clip are in the given video. So, do you think, class, it has something to do with our lesson, which is all about introduction to integers?
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay. Well, before that, let me introduce to you first our lesson objectives. So, at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to illustrate and compare integers on the number line and reflect on integers in the real-life setting. So, I hope we will successfully meet those following objectives. So, go back to the question, class. Can you relate or connect something from the given video clip to our lesson today? Can I have Miss Agabon?
Yes, ma'am. So those negative and positive numbers that I've seen in the video clip, so as well as the 0, are definitely known as integers.
Okay, so integers, our magic word here. So now integers are whole numbers which consist of positive, negative integers, and the 0. So let's take a look at this number line. The 0 is an integer that is neither negative nor positive. Remember that, class. Now remember also that integers are whole numbers. Fractions and decimals are not considered as integers. Okay, is that clear? Now I have here a real-world situation that can be modeled by integers. So let's take a look at this example, class. The sea level represents the 0, while below the sea level represents negative numbers, and above sea level represents by the positive numbers. So now, here, if we say 40 feet above the sea level, that means it is equivalent to positive or negative? It is positive. Positive 40. So, well, if we say 40 feet below sea level, it means it is equivalent to
Negative, ma'am.
okay, exactly, negative 40 feet. So, now, do you get our given real-world example? Do you get it? So, I assume no? So, now let's learn how to compare integers now. So, no, in comparing integers, we need to understand that the numbers to the right of 0 gets bigger and bigger, while the numbers to the left of 0 gets smaller and smaller. So therefore, 0 is greater than negative numbers, but less than positive numbers. So am I understood, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. Now let's try an example. Now let's compare 0 and negative 5. What's the answer?
Greater than, ma'am.
Okay, 0 is greater than negative 5. How about, before we go on, take note class also that we need to understand that all positive numbers or positive integers are greater than negative numbers. In so doing, negative numbers also are always less than positive numbers. Okay? So, let's have an example. We have here 3 and negative 5. What's the answer? Greater than or less than? It's negative 3 is greater than. Okay, greater than negative 5. Now, how about comparing negative integers? We have negative 40 and negative 21. What's your answer, class? What's your answer? We have negative 40 is less than. Okay, less than negative 21. So now, do you have any clarifications regarding our lesson? So if none, let us proceed now to our main activity. So now our activity will be entitled The Faster the Ponder. Okay, now I want this class to be grouped into 2 groups since I have prepared here 2 sets of activity. So I'll pick the names of group 1. We have Agabon and Philazar for the first set. And we have group 2, we have Taiba, Maito, and we need to answer the activity. The first group to complete the task will be the one to present first the output. So first group, first serve. Don't just choose one representative to present and explain the output. Now, however, please be guided also. Okay, by the way, first set, group 1, kindly screenshot your task. And also group 2. So now, please be guided with our given rubric. So your timer starts now. So don't forget, just let me know if you're done ahead of time so that we will start presenting your output. We have maximum of 1 minute.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, what group? Group 2?
Group 2, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, group 2, Taiba and Jovelyn Tijano. So, you can now start to present your output. The second set.
So as you can see, ma'am, we have here, we are tasked to compare this one. So we have 5 is greater than 3, negative 3, and negative 1 is greater than negative 7, and 4 is greater than negative 10. So as you can see, all the answers are greater than, because we use the number line to illustrate and compare these following integers. That's all, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much, group 2. So, I think we are running out of time, no? So, kindly send your output group 1 and still group 2 because I will still be checking that and provide my scores regarding your output. Just send to me in DM. And I think that's all for this activity. So before we end our class, no, can somebody summarize or wrap up? Okay, Miss Tihano.
Ma'am, I've learned that in the video clip that those positive integers are above the ground floor, while the negative numbers are below the ground floor, and the zero is the ground floor.
Okay, thank you for reflecting or applying your knowledge in a real world situation. How about Miss Taiba? Do you have any idea?
Ma'am, the integers involves sign and including the positive sign and negative signs.
Okay, thank you so much, BSED Math 3. I can see that you really do your part now as a student. So thank you for participating. And so long for this class. Goodbye and God bless everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Melissa.